As always, I got up this morning. I'm getting out of here early. I got a full busy day today. I mean, crazy. And then I just found out I got today. Today is going to be amazingly crazy. So I'm getting in early because I know I'm not going to probably be able to get with you guys later. And if I do, it will be under a different circumstance, to say the least. So anyway, current events, breaking news, however you want to call it. You know, everybody's following this story in Minneapolis. I have family in Minneapolis. And like I told you guys the other day, I'm giving you the perspective of a black mixed race male, okay? But predominantly black. I know I don't look it, don't sound it all the time. I'm giving you a perspective and a point of view from a black, multi-mixed race black male who has a black son, who, if you look at the stereotype of a young black male, you would see my son, okay? Black, beautiful little boy who is grown now, that I worry about every time he's out. But I'm gonna give you guys that perspective. And like I told y'all the other day, if that bothers you, then it bothers you. I mean, I can't see it another way. I'm gonna also give you the perspective of a former honorably discharged military police officer. Okay, I did that for 3 years of my life. All right, let's listen to the news.
The death of a black man saying he couldn't breathe.
I don't know why they can't say the man's name.
Knee during an arrest. President Trump has one of his tweets about it flagged by Twitter.
Calling protesters and rioters in Minneapolis.
This pissed me off right here.
The president tweeted that he told Minnesota's governor that the military is with him all the way, adding when the looting starts, the shooting starts.
What?
Twitter flagged a message saying it violated the platform's rules about glorifying violence.
Fox's Rachel Sutherland. More coronavirus restrictions are eased in 9 states and Washington.
You know, that's enough right there in itself. So you got the president of the United States tweeting, and I told Jim for a few days ago, I said, you know what? Twitter is going to be the reason why the president doesn't get reelected. Twitter. Good morning, Ashley. Good morning, Gwen. Doing great and happy Friday, yes. So the president of the United States gets on and says when the looting starts, the shooting starts. In other words, we're gonna have vigilante justice in this country now. What kind of precedence is that starting or saying to the rest of the country? Because I want you guys to understand, and I know we have a multi-mixed race audience here, and I try to bring everybody together. You know, I believe in unity. I don't believe in divisiveness. I believe in positivity. I can't stand negativity. I mean, there's enough negativity in the world already. Without all that being said, you got to understand where people, not just blacks, not just whites, not brown, not polka dot, not purple, but people in this country are tired. Good morning, Tara, my love. How are you? People in this country are tired of seeing injustice. There's no reason. I have watched every video I can of this scene play in the park. And I was convinced from the very first one where I saw the man's knee on his neck. I was convinced from then, but I wanted to get all the facts. You know, a lot of folks like, get all the facts. Yes, we are sick. We're tired, sick, and tired, fed. I mean, we are. We as a black community, we as a multi-race community, we as a white community, we as a brown community, we as an American community, we as a world are fed up with just injustice. And I know I am. And ever since I saw the first video where the man's knee is on the guy's neck and he's pleading, I can't breathe, and I knew he was dying and I've seen it too many times, where when somebody starts calling for their mama, that's it, they're dead, you know. And it's heart-wrenching and it's sickening to know that another human being can do that to another human being. I couldn't even do that to a dog. I couldn't do that to a bird. I couldn't do that to a snake. I mean, I couldn't do it to any living, breathing creature. And I can do it to some broccoli now. I can cut some broccoli off and eat it. I can do it to some broccoli. Okay. Did you see Twitter flag? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. We're gonna talk. Matter of fact, that they just talked about that on the news, and you know, it's I truly hope that Twitter shuts his account down. I don't want him to shut it down. I want Twitter to shut his account down. I couldn't watch the video. It was definitely too much. And I watched the whole thing, and then I watched the one when they pulled him out the car. The guy was not resisting. He was talking to him, you know, and from what I understand, this is from passing a bad 20. Now I'm gonna tell you all this. I'm gonna tell you how easy it is to get a counterfeit bill. It's so easy to get a counterfeit bill. I'm about to get stopped, and I don't need this today. I don't need this. I'm just gonna stop because I know I could have made it. We might have had to jump across the doggone bridge. When he started calling for his mama, yeah, I mean that's when you know it's over and done with, you know. But anyway, and it's heart-wrenching, it's sad, it's disgusting, it pisses me off, it's upsetting, and I want you guys to understand from a perspective of a black person in the black community that is not even in the state. All right, I'm here in Virginia, and I was so enraged of the first video, but me being a pretty level-headed person, I'm like, all right, I understand the protest, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't condone it. I don't welcome it. I don't want to see it. But I even understand the violence. I understand because people are so freaking frustrated. They're pissed off because we keep seeing this over and over and over again, and very few or no convictions. And like, you know, I was watching CBS News this morning, and they had you know, and they killed me putting these black folks out, you know, out in the forefront. Okay, I can go. Okay, all right. Wow, that's cool. Thank you, sir. I need to see the man walk up on me. Now I'm gonna show y'all. Now this is for in case y'all watch my untimely death. Now y'all see I got 2 X's, and it's saying not to go, so I hit stop back there. Now if this bridge is up and I run smack into this bridge and die, which ain't gonna happen, y'all, I'm just messing, then y'all got it recorded. I was talking to my mom, she's like, I can't believe you was moving that stove by yourself and blah, 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 blah. And see what, a lot of things that I do, you guys see, y'all see it as superhuman. Stoves are not that heavy, okay? Now, it took 2 people to put the stove up on top of the truck, but literally it only took me to take it down. And I used the leverage of the truck and the leverage of my body to bring it down. Oh, I hate the tunnel. Oh, this is the small tunnel. This is the tunnel by my house. This is not even the Hampton Roads Bridge tunnel or the tunnel you're probably thinking about, which is the Chesapeake Bay tunnel, which is 13 miles long. I think it's so freaking long. It makes me fearful for my father, uncles, cousin, nephew. Yeah, and see, and that's what hate does. Hate produces fear, and that's how people control. You know, that's how they control you, with fear. They're like, and I just refuse. I refuse to live in fear. I refuse to do things in fear. Baroness, did you get my text? Over me, and I refuse to bow down to any tyrannical dictatorship ever. I just refuse to. I'm a free man in this country. I put on my pants one leg at a time, just like any other man, and I'm gonna stand up for my rights. You know, and that's another reason why I have tried to train my children. You know, be respectful to the police, but know your rights. Know your rights. Am I being detained? Am I free to go? That's the question you always have to answer. I mean, you have to ask. No, I didn't get your text. Yeah, I'll send it again to you. Good gracious, I thought anyway. Y'all keep the chat coming. We're gonna, this is gonna be a good conversation. I already see that. But yeah, I mean, so from my perspective, and I'm gonna say this again, from a multiracial race, y'all seen my mother. My mother is black as they come. You know, my mother's a dark pecan. She not even pecan brown. She's brown skinned black mother. That's the way I was raised. That's all I know. I don't know my father. I never knew my father. When he impregnated my mother, he jetted. He left. He gone. Never have seen him. Never have met him. Don't know him. Don't care to know him. You know? I'm like, bruh. When I was in my 20s, it bothered me through my adolescence. It bothered me through my teenage years. It bothered me through my young adult. And I finally when I got 30, I was like, you're dead to me. You know, my dad is dead. My sperm donor is dead. And that's the way I feel about it, because I've never seen him. I never talked to him. I tried to call one time and make contact with this man. My mom, you know, she finally gave me a name. I called one night from Virginia, and I talked to this person on the other line, and I asked him, I was like, hey, did you know such and such person, and blah, 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 blah. And he was like, no. I was like, okay, thank you for your time, because I believe that was him. I don't know for sure. In my gut, that says that was him. And that's the first and only contact I ever had with my biological father. Now I have some great men in my life who have stepped up and become fathers for me. Melvin Patterson was always a father for me. Robert Walker has been a father for me for the last probably 20 years. So you're talking to a young man. Actually, I'm an old man now. You're talking to an old man who has gotten through life being raised by a single black mother, joined the military, became a military policeman, and is watching. And it wouldn't matter if it was George Floyd or it was Kevin Bartholowicz. I would feel the same doggone way. But I'm gonna tell you, it hurts a little bit more. I watched your video too, RD. It hurts a little bit more when I keep seeing young black men targeted. And that's all that's the only way I can see it, is young black men being targeted by people of authority to do injustice to them. And it's sad, it's disgusting. It needs to stop. And until we the people start standing up and start saying this is enough, until we the people start voting out of office the people who are in office, until we the people start demanding change, it's never going to happen. We the people have to do it. My late husband was black and my children are mixed. Yeah, I mean, you know, and it's better now for mixed races coming in. Now imagine, you know, being a mixed race kid growing up in Tyler, Texas, where when I was growing up in the city was still segregated. Blacks on one side, whites on the other. I wasn't accepted by anybody, you know. And I didn't know I was different, because on my mom's side, you know, we had light skin with light skin, black hair, and blue eyes, because we, you know, it was black and Blackfeet tribe, French, Irish. I mean, it's all kind of flavors in my family. I mean, flavors. It's like Neapolitan. I mean, it ain't like Neapolitan. It's like Baskin and Robbins. 31 flavors in my family on my mom's side. And then you throw me in there, this little kid who looks like he's a little Mexican kid, growing up in Tyler, Texas, where it's already segregated in the 70s. Okay, blacks on one side, whites on one side. And we didn't really, I didn't see desegregation until I went back home after I joined the military. I was like, whoa! Because I lived in North Tyler with the blacks. So in North Tyler, when I went back home and I visited home and I went past our old houses, and I was like, now it's mainly blacks and Mexicans in North Tyler. And then in South Tyler, where, you know, it used to be just whites, it's blacks, or uppity blacks, whites as usual, and then some uppity Mexican. That's what we call them. That's the jargon from where I come. Okay, we call them uppity. If you can get out the hood, or you can get out the black neighborhood, then you became uppity. And we had some uppity, as we would call them, uppity black neighborhoods. But for the most part, where I grew up around all blacks. I know every now and then you would see a white person, but unless you went to the other side of town, that's the only time I saw them. And of course, Mexicans. Okay, here we say well-to-do. Yeah, I've heard that one too, well-to-do. it's just easy. See, I come from a more simple era where, you know, the folks that raised me, it was always uppity. And then I would hear like the people who raised me. I was raised by black people. I was raised by old black people. So I had a bunch of old black culture poured into me at an early age, because they would always say what they mama and daddy used to have to do, and they were basically sharecroppers, and their descendants were slaves. So I had those stories passed down to me. Well, not their grandparents had been slaves. So I had all that history passed down to me at an early age. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. When I grew up, and it took me a long time. Way after after going to the military, I'm giving you guys a bunch of my background. It took me a long time to even look at white people and be like, oh, there's some good white people, because that's all I knew. But seriously, for the first 19 years of my life, all I knew was basically segregation. I'm not talking about stories that my mom told me. I'm telling you guys what I lived through. You know, and I was good in the Navy, and I got called out one time. I remember I was out the Navy. I had been out the Navy years, and one of my the guy who had really given me a true opportunity in vacuum cleaner sales, and I took it. And I was on it. He said, "Roddy, you're racist." I was like, "You think so?" He's like, "Yeah, all you sell is to black people." He said, "You can't sell to white people?" I said, "You know what? I can eat that. I mean, if you say I'm racist, then hey, I'm racist, because where I go, I know what I'm looking for, because I know what I'm comfortable with." Hey, France, how's everything going up there in you guys' area? Are y'all safe and secure and everything? The first school my husband went to was 100% white. He was next county over from me. Every school I went to was diverse. No, notice I was Facebook Live message let me know you're live. Yes. Racism exists in all ethnic groups. Sadly, it does. I mean, and it's instilled there. And I had to work on that, you know. I was like, somebody called me out. I was like, dang, I didn't even realize. But you know, you're comfortable with what you're comfortable with. Now I've gotten out more now, and I'm like, you know, everybody's human, and I see people as just human or animal. You know, because I look at all of us in the animal kingdom, and I believe that in the animal kingdom, we're the worst. We're the absolute worst, because we can just kill each other, and it's like nothing. You don't see that with lions. You don't see that with tigers. You don't see that with elephants. You don't see it with hyenas. You don't see it with snakes. I mean, they fight, but then they're like, okay, well, you know, I lost that one. They lick their wounds and they keep on moving. With humans, we don't stop till we're killing each other. And it makes me wonder, you know, in the animal world, you know, if you have a, let's say panthers, and I don't even know if this is a such thing, but panthers are normally black, right? If you have an anomaly where you have an albino panther, which I think that would be just a crazy sight, but beautiful, you know. I think panthers are just beautiful anyway. And then you have an albino panther that tried to join the pack. Do you think they're going to shun that albino panther? Don't you think the government wants to have this friction? Yes, as a way to control. I do. Yeah, everything is always going to be divide and conquer. Because the more we can divide among ourselves and fight among ourselves, it's easier to pass agendas somewhere else. It's the sleight of hand. Hey, look over here. And I'm over here, you know, I'm behind my back. Look at this hand. I'm over here behind my back doing some stuff to you. I mean, that's just the way it is. We went to sleep, and the videos, okay, live in our TV, even after we knew live on YouTube until we directed people on the homepage page. My family is safe. We just all trying to keep together. Emotionally, it's hard. Got the email, nothing at all. Wow, that's crazy. Well, I appreciate you guys for coming in. I am not an animal, but hold on. I don't want you guys to think I'm calling people animals. I'm talking about in the animal kingdom, in the animal world. We're mammals. That's just want you guys to understand where I'm coming from. We're mammals. We have hair. We're warm-blooded. You know, in the animal world, in the animal kingdom, or maybe I should say in the species. Is that right? Species. Anyway, we are categorized in the animal kingdom. We're not plants. We're not. You have plants and animals. Is that it? That's the only two living things. Plants and animals. The point I'm making, I don't want to offend anybody. The point I'm making is, in the animal world, as far as I know, and I could be limited on my education, I'm not animal, but an image of the living God. Oh shoot! And yet I am not perfect as the living God. I do. As ye on me too. It's all a game. It's called economics. Kingdom. Class, or thank you. That's what I'm trying to say, Tara. Species. Now, you guys correct me if I'm wrong. In the species, are we the only one that kills each other, or that kill? That's right. Yeah. Are we the only one that kill each other? Are we the only one that causes others in our species to expire? That's what I'm asking. In the kingdom, in the species, in the genre, in the origin, in the mammal world, are we the only ones that hate each other so much that we kill each other? No, we're not. Y'all give me. We not. Oh my goodness. Okay, so y'all, like I tell y'all tell me if I'm wrong. So who kills each other? Dang, a whole bunch of y'all said no. Other birds do that too. Now, are they doing it for food, or are they doing it for territory, or what? Are they? And another question: are they doing it out of hate toward each other? I didn't know that. Thank y'all for telling me. I'd be safe to bet that we're the only ones that do it out of hate toward each other. Then again, I don't know. Y'all said if birds are killing each other. I did not know that. Let me think. I know birds will eat. Now, are they doing it for food? Animals kill. Okay, so animals kill for food. But the question is, okay, do lions attack lions and kill each other? Do hippopotamuses attack hippopotamuses and kill each other? Now, okay, so I can see now I can see birds attacking birds, because an eagle would probably attack a sparrow and eat them. Yeah, y'all gotta clarify this for me. Kill their own young if they have disabilities. Well, yeah, I know that, because dogs would eat their young if they have problems, or if they're being abused and they don't have enough to eat. I mean, I understand all that, but do they kill each other? Okay, this is the question I need you guys to answer right now. Do the animal kingdom kill each other than food? Or, I mean, I guess they would do it over territory, but do they do it out of hatred? That's really where I'm trying to go. All right, let me see. Lions will kill the children of others in the pack so they don't compete for food with their own offspring. Okay, I can see that. Are we sure we are the most intelligent life form on the planet? I don't know. I don't think so, Dennis. Colors on only red. They come in other colors. Their moms kill them. Are you serious? Wow, I didn't know that. Men are filled with various forms of lust, which makes us worse. No, they don't kill their same species for hatred. All creatures fight for territory, mates, and food. When it comes to chickens, animals come to kill for sport, but we are supposed to be better than lesser species. Fish eat their own young? I mean, that's caviar. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's supposed to be good stuff. So I can see cats kill for practice. Yeah, but cats don't kill other cats, do they? Pretty much we animals. Y'all too funny. But the point I was trying to make. Oh God, here's my boss calling me. Y'all hold on a second. I'm good. How you doing? Yes, ma'am. Yep. That's possible. I'm picking up some. I'm up here at Lowe's picking up some doors for Melvin. He's gonna put up the closet doors or whatever. So I just pulled in here so I can get those for him. And that's a question I need to ask you. When are we gonna get this young man some kind of vehicle? Cause it's killing me having to get stuff for him. You know? Oh, okay. I didn't know anything about that situation. Okay. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I think he's good. Yeah. That's what I figured. Okay, cool. That works because I had planned on going over and getting Marwood ready, but since I'm hung up with this, it's that might be a delay there. That'll be perfect. Yes, beautiful. Okay. Okay. Oh God. Right. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Well, we hadn't really liked them too much since we got them. Right. They're very expensive. I agree. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need at least a full day, maybe a day and a half just to, get in there and get it. I mean, because it hadn't had any attention since I've been here, which is 7 years now. So, okay. Oh, I'm glad you said that. I need to get one of them. Yep. It needs shelves, and a gasket for the refrigerator portion. Okay. We have to put it on order because they don't have any. I mean, the refrigerator seemed to be fine though. I mean, we just need to replace that gasket and that shelf. Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, the stove is white, fridge is white. Now, do you want me to get a? Do you want me to replace that hood vent? I mean, it's okayable. Yeah, it's okayable. It's white. It's got some yellow stuff on it. I don't know because I didn't touch it. I mean, of course it's gonna look better if it's. y- Of course, it's gonna look better if it's replaced, but yeah, that's your call right there. No, it doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't take long. All we already got those. Yeah, that's done. Oh, really? Okay. Okay. All right. So freeze the gas. You gonna call triples though, right? Now, what about those kitchen cabinets? You gonna get Mr. C the you gonna get him to varnish those or clear coat them or whatever? Because they need to be cleaned thoroughly. Right. Okay. Okay. I just making sure that we ain't gonna do it because that takes so long. I I mean, the problem is they need to be thoroughly cleaned. So that's gonna be the challenge. I can slap a clear coat up there, but it's gonna be covering up dirt. 25 years of dirt. Yeah, he's supposed to be going to get handles. Yeah, yesterday. So yeah, we got that working, all the knobs and everything. Um, I mean, yeah, I don't see a problem with us getting out of there today. Till okay. I mean, well, he's gonna be putting up doors. I'm doing dishwasher. And other little stuff. And those mirrors, anytime you want those mirrors and stuff replaced, just know that's a tedious job because those old mirrors are usually glued to the back of the to the walls. And when we remove those, a lot of times we're putting a hole in the wall and the new mirror's not gonna cover all that stuff. So we gotta then take time and patch the holes and all that and good stuff. So that's just time consuming. Yeah, yeah. I agree with you. We at the liberty of the Lowe's gods sometimes though. Exactly, yeah. I guess old Melvin had bought all those mirrors and they're much smaller, so um yeah, I mean, yeah, of course. Yeah, because if I had walked in there, everything was in there I needed, I would have, we would possibly be finished by now because everything wasn't even, we've been having to go back and forth to Lowe's. So, if everything was just in there, yeah. I can I'll see while I'm in here. But of course, I didn't measure anything, so now I'm purchasing blind. I might be able to do that. Yes, ma'am. All right. So you want me? So you want the dishwasher hood vent? That's what it was. Hood vent. We got two doors we're putting up, closet doors, outlet cover still, and two mirrors, and I guess I had to try to get him some cleaning stuff while I'm in here because I don't think he has any cleaning thing. If you want us to clean those cabinets and then you want us to clear coat them? Okay, I got you. All right.
She'll be there Monday. That's true. That's very true. Gotcha. Oh, and I got a 3 o'clock appointment. Uh, so that's why. Yeah, that's why I'm up here early trying to get stuff. But I'm glad you called me because I didn't have any of this stuff, other stuff on my list. Yeah. All right, so we'll make it happen. All right, talk with you later. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yes, and they got blocks back there, and I don't really know what to do because if I remove those blocks, it's probably gonna put holes in the walls. All right, well we'll work on it. You know. Yeah, somebody other than Roderick. I know who it wasn't. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.
Lordy. Okay, never that lengthy. And I'm sure it's very, very entertaining hearing my side of the conversation. Alright, yes, we need to get as many preps as we're able. Let me see. Hope you guys get some more preps this weekend. Love you. And Jen, thank you. I love you too, Dennis. Get her done, Rod. Good morning, Queenie. Bye, Roddy. Have a good weekend. Be safe. I've collected much information for future videos, but this pandemic has been too distracting. Chug the water. That's the parents' job. Morals taught in school. Animals are just as messed up as humans sometimes. Really? All right, let's go ahead and get all this crap this woman wants me to get. Here we go. And she is a subscriber, so when you watch this video, person, just know, I ain't gonna mess with her. I got such a good relationship with my boss. We pick back and forth with each other. She get on my nerves sometimes, but hey, it's all in good love, right? So I guess the first thing I'm gonna do is grab this cart because it's gonna be almost next to impossible to find the cart when I get inside. Let's go shopping. There we go. Oh, I gotta get me a lawnmower battery while I'm in here too. Let's go out to the kitchen. Let's go out. Yes, it looks like it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. Just so many folks in the way. All right, good morning, everyone. Right, what you getting us? We're gonna buy a dishwasher. We're gonna buy a hood fence. That should be in the same area. I gotta get me a new lawnmower battery. Some mirrors, some outlet covers, and some closet doors. So all of that. Good morning, Evelyn. How are you this morning? So I'm gonna get my battery first since I'm passing it. It should be right here in this area. Good Lord, I didn't want to spend that much on that whole battery. Oh, okay, that's a cheaper one. Damn, I think that's the one I need though. All right, we're gonna go with this one. We're gonna buy this $34 battery. That's easy, and then I can take the one that's on there and charge it. Then now I got another battery I can use when the lights go out. Make sense? I hope so. So I'm buying prep items too. What is? Hi, Queenie. Had an itch. Making salsa. All right, everybody. So I'm gonna try to keep you guys with me as long as possible. I know I don't have any data on my phone. I've used all this. Even though it's supposed to be unlimited and I'm grandfathered into that program, I'm gonna get this hood vent while we're over here. All right, so I buy these really nice hood vents because I don't like these ones. But since it's going to be like a Section 8 property, dang, I don't remember paying $189 for a hood vent though. I thought they were more like $120, $130, but that's the one I normally usually would buy. Open here, okay, that's and then again, yeah, we're just gonna go with a cheap one today. 30 inch, so all 30 inch, that's pretty universal. Yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Let's make sure it's white though. There's nothing worse than buying a color and you're thinking one thing and it is totally a different one. This is stainless. Oh my. No to stainless. Black. Actually I need a dishwasher. I'm thankful that you asked. And no, I'm not finding. I need a white one. That's black.
Black. The two up there are white.
Okay. What about? Are these? What's the 105? Oh, that's y'all installation. Never
Yeah,
mind.
the top ones.
Uh-huh.
The
These are all
4130s.
These are 189.
Wait a minute. I was looking for the other one. What are you saying?
I just need I need a white one. I don't care if it's that one or this one. And I need a white dishwasher.
All right. Well, let's look for the dishwasher.
Okay.
'Cause I gotta go find a ladder.
Cool.
That'll let me. I have no idea what number that stupid thing is.
It's all good, sir. And if it makes it easy, I just grab that white one right there and spend a little bit more.
I'm gonna tell you, unless they came in on this truck, I probably don't have them.
Any of these white
Yeah,
ones, if you got
because-
any.
Well, I know we don't have this.
Okay. All right.
105.46. 105.48.
Oh, that's neat. They don't come in the box anymore. And they cheat me out of some doggone.
We don't even have any.
Yeah, I know it's slim pickings around here. All right, so it looks like we might not be getting a dishwasher.
I don't have either of them in stock.
All right.
This guy, you're looking at 2 weeks before I get it.
Okay.
The GE, I have no idea because we're out and there's none coming in.
Gotcha. And you don't have any.
You might hit us. East Coast might have something.
Yeah, we
you
don't.
remember all these have been on sale.
Oh
for
yeah, I know.
months.
Yeah, we don't have an account here. That's cool. I'll come back later and get one. I definitely need a hood vent.
They're offloading the appliance truck, and I got another one coming. They've got to offload.
Okay.
But I don't know what's on them.
Gotcha.
There's nothing showing up and saying anything's coming in,
Uh-huh.
but that don't mean nothing right now.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, I definitely need a hood vent though.
I'll be right back. I gotta get a ladder for this guy. That's the check. I'll have to read. Yeah, I should go to read.
All right. The reason playing in the background. I know, and they probably gonna demonetize my freaking video. It don't matter. We're talking about current events. It's not gonna be monetized anyway. I noticed that if I talk about Minnesota, if I talk about President Trump, they get demonetized immediately. So it's all good. Yeah, I hear that crap. Everybody wants to ask this guy a question. Every freaking body, of course, because touch-up paint. That's neat. All right, so let me show you. This is something you can buy. Like if you get dents and scratches on your appliances, you can use this kind of stuff.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Do you need it ducted or non-ducted? Because these are all non-duct. They just circulate.
Right. That'll be fine. Yeah, I can use that. All right, thank you, sir. Yeah, got it. Have a good one. He don't realize. I think we should stop wearing masks. Well, here in Virginia, supposedly they passed a new law that if you don't have a mask, then you're not going to get service anywhere. What's up, Kenneth Jones? Welcome back. All right, so I need some doors. Let me go get my doors. All right, so we're trucking, we moving, we doing it, grooving. I need some mirrors, got the hood vents, closet doors. I'm about to look at my phone and see. Oh shoot. Am I going the wrong way? Every Lowe's is different. Way out. Oh, there's a way out? That's cool. Yeah, every Lowe's is different. I get annoyed because there's always, you get used to being in one, and he wants those doors. Those doors are not happening. Yeah, we're not doing those doors. Those doors are way too expensive. Let me check my messages. Hope. Yeah, shoot, I don't know how to check my messages while I'm on with you guys, but that's not gonna cut it. All right, so it's Facebook, Prism, Queenie. Sounds like Mariah Carey is playing in the back. What y'all think? All right, here it is. Let's see here. He needs 34-inch doors. He wants these, but we're not gonna do those. We're gonna do, I mean, that would be easy. Those are 30 though. He wants 34, 30, 32. I hope he's right with his measurements. 24, 36. Da, 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 da. Oh, yeah. Someday. Oh Lord. Oh shoot. Shit's falling on me. Y'all see that? I almost lost my whole damn life. If this stuff, I mean, let me show y'all. If this stuff had dead right now, look. Talking about lawsuit in Lowe's. That's why they got this little wire thing right there to prevent them from falling, but my luck, they just fall the hell all the way out. Let me see here, bareness. All right, maybe these are 30. What do I need, 34s? Dun, 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 dun. The girl used to sing. I used to really like Mariah Carey, but I don't know what happened. She had that little mental nervous breakdown, and she hadn't been able to sing since then. Have y'all noticed that? Damn, they don't have no doors. I definitely want to buy these little stupid craps. They trash. Yeah, he's gonna have to remeasure because 34 is not cutting it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Chocolate Beauty. Good morning to you. How you doing? Oh, lordy, lordy. What the heck? I am having a hard time finding what this fella asked me to get. 24. They don't sell 34. And I be doggone if I'm about to buy a 36 and then we're going to be cutting doors. We be cutting damn doors all day. So it looks like I'm going to be coming back to the store after I go measure. Because they got 30, 36, 24. They don't have 34. So I'm going to check one more time. Look at his measure. Okay, he does say 34.
Anthony. Yes? Make sure you put those tickets for those orders, please.
And y'all know it's impossible getting help, right? Impossible. Yeah, this video is definitely gonna be demonetized. Alright, so no doors for him right now. I'm about to come back. Dishwasher doors, outlet covers, mirrors, hood vent, clear coat for the stuff. So I'm gonna get two, not at the Chocolate Beauty. What is going on with you? Let's brighten your spirits. Let's get you feeling better. Tell me what's going on. Tell Dr. Rod.
How to install for customers. So when customers.
Okay, I need some outlet covers, which would be an electrical. Lighting cover. Oh Lord, this store is so crazy. All stores are crazy. Morning, how you doing? Down here, and then we'll go get us some clear coat for our cabinets. Oh, those are beige. I need white. Good morning.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
All right.
Jumbo. We don't have just mid-size, huh?
Suckable covers. I think there's some.
Yep, there we are. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah, they're
for.
kind of hodgepodge.
Yeah, they are. No, I need mid-size, but I'll take jumbos.
There's
About 4 of them.
there's more jumbo. Yeah, they're kind of tore up.
Yeah, I see. All right, you have a good day. Thank you. Oh, just everything about Mr. George and my people. I know if my people, which are called by my name, just email you the PDF for the printout flyer of not wearing a mask. Please share it. Okay, I will. Well, why do you think we should stop wearing masks? All right, mirror should be down here in this area. We have to buck the government, guys. I'm all for bucking the system. It was funny because I met some guys the other day. You know, I told y'all that they were actually they're installing a new system at the church, right? So yeah, I knew they were gonna have the size I need. So y'all hear my y'all didn't hear my boss, but this is what we have at the house already, this size. And she's like, well, see if you can't find some different size mirrors and put those up. I was like, well, I didn't measure, so I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, well, just, you know, just eyeball it and figure out. And I'm like, oh, okay. It's not really how that works, but you asked me to do the impossible. Not like I haven't done it before, but and sometimes I'm right, but always best to measure stuff, you know. Somebody going off over here? FR, what is that? Because they are trying to make this the new normal, and this is ushering in a new world order. You know. All right, so Chocolate Beauty, we talked about it a little bit earlier. I understand. I feel your frustration. I'm pissed the hell off about it. I'm irritated, mad, frustrated, everything. And sometimes, you know, because a lot of people are like, God, why tear up your own area? Why tear up your own area? Well, first of all, they can't even get to people can't even get to their homes that live on the other side of the police line. That's number one. You seem like the master of impossible. It seems that way. That I can't get a dishwasher. I can't get doors. I'm gonna get my clear coat. I do my best, Kendall Jones, and that's all you can do. Listen, guys, with anything in life, all you can do is all you can do. You can't do more than that. Now, that's one thing I do know. I didn't know that animals attack and ate each other and, you know, in the same species, but I do know that all you can do is all you can do. And if you're doing your best, oh, let me show you guys a prep item while we're in here. Since I looked down here and I saw it. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. All right, so I'm gonna park my little cart right here for a minute. This prep item that I have fallen in love with. Now, if you cannot get the food grade, you know, water containers, these work wonderful. Okay, you get a 30 gallon for $32, or 32 gallon, sorry, 32 gallon, $32, or a 44 gallon for $44. They hold water like unbelievable. Oh, believe me, I know how to drive that and forth the load blindfolded. Me too, bro. Unfortunately, me too. And we still have no gloves. Everybody came in here and bought my work gloves up. And that's the area where they're normally in. And they're, oh, but look what I found here. Bing, bing. Should I buy some? I got chastised last time I was in here because it's like, you know, you can only buy one. I was like, I've already paid for them, so unless you're gonna give me double for my trouble, you can't have it. Oh gosh, hold on, y'all. Oh, okay, cool, got it. Just so you know, I cannot get a dishwasher. I would have to put one on order, and it would take 2 weeks to get in. So what do you want me to do about the dishwasher?
Well, I mean, if they don't have one, then just order it.
Okay, gotcha. All right. All right, bye. I knew she was gonna say that the building did not. I know, and that it was a story of a man, and he was in tears because he had taken his life savings and opened up a little sports bar. I'm gonna go ahead and order that dishwasher. And he was in tears, and it's sad. Ear close up, yeah, I know. Is it? Oh shoot! Is it possible we order and then when it comes in, you guys call us? Because I don't have to.
I mean, we order it. We could set it up for pickup or delivery.
Yeah, I just want to set it for pickup. Oh yes. All right, y'all, hold on. I gotta order this. Whichever one to get here faster.
Well, that's this guy right here.
Okay, cool. Well, if that's all you can get me, I'll take it. Ear close up.
5-year extended warranty.
3 years good.
That's $60.
Okay.
What's your phone number, sir?
757-737-3955.
Okay, I got Haverford,
Yeah, it's probably not gonna be any of those.
Bertha, and Palm Beach.
None of those addresses that put me in for me.
Well,
But you know what? You put it in there. I'm gonna come pick it up, so it doesn't matter.
yeah. Well, I just wanted to make sure because they've got.
Yeah,
is it
same
Chapel or Chapel?
It's
They
same
got-
person. Yeah, they just misspelled it on one. Yep.
So I'm looking at 14 days. Around the 12th. I would
Okay,
think
that's
it'd be
cool.
the 12th.
Are you able to change the address? Because I do want to give you an address.
Well, I
Second
mean,
thought.
right? If you're picking it up, like you said, it won't matter. If you want me to deliver it, I can change it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm picking it up.
$378.71.
Okay.
Do you want to pay it here, or do you want to scan all the stuff up?
Yeah, I
front?
just do everything up front.
Okay. I'll save this.
Now I'm gonna grab my keys.
You're good.
All right, thank you,
Just
sir.
Put
Have a
that
good-
number in. And
Okay, thank you. All right, yeah, I gave y'all an ear close up. Hopefully, y'all didn't see a whole bunch of hair. I try to be very nice and neatly groomed, but I don't always make it. Plus, it's time for a haircut, and I'm gonna do a bald head again. I'm just gonna cut it all off probably tomorrow. I got something I need to do tomorrow, as long as it doesn't rain. Getting rid of a mattress and box spring out of my prepper room. I think that's all I can do right now. Let me see here. Yep. Okay, she called me and said somebody's gonna take her to Clear Coat. I need to call this guy while I'm in the store, remeasure. So y'all hold on while I contact this fella. Hopefully I don't knock y'all off. Another ear close up coming. Oh, snap. Shit. Hey man, you at the house?
No, I'm at the, I'm down here in Kansas.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. Are you sure that when you measured it was 34 inches?
Yeah, I want to say. Hold on, I got it wrote down.
Okay.
Ain't too big. It's 35. Yeah, 35 and a half.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Thanks. All right. Bye. Guess what? Once again, Roderick is right. And he sent me the wrong measurements. We are not thinking or worried about America and their taxes. No, I mean when people get to the point where they feel like they're not being heard, these things happen, and this is going to keep happening. The people that are setting fire to the third piece and probably don't realize that taxes will be raised. Oh yeah, nobody's worried about that right now. These people are enraged, and this all will stop the moment that they arrest these officers. And like Gayle King said this morning, which is my point, if you or I or any of us had done the same action, we would be in jail right now waiting on due process. Why are the police different? They've already been fired. Everybody knows it is a criminal act. So as soon as they arrest him, all of this is going to stop. My concern is, are they going to allow it to keep going to the point where it's going to keep escalating, because that's where it's going. It's going to keep escalating. Oh wow, how's your daughter been, Cindy? And yes, we did notice you were not here. Yeah, nobody's worried about no doggone taxes. The only sad part about it is the people. Like I saw this gentleman this morning on live TV crying because he spent his life savings to open up this sports bar, and they came in and they looted and vandalized and burned it down. Those are the victims that I'm concerned about. But ain't nobody worried about no police station. The mayor wasn't even worried about the police station. You know? And the other thing is, the people who are involved, they're probably going to be prosecuted themselves. And nobody's worried about that right now. Yeah, those people ain't worried about that crap. They're like, whatever. Come get me, you know? And the question I keep asking myself, and the question I want you guys to ask yourself is, if that was your family member, or if you had seen an officer gun down a gentleman who was legally carrying a firearm in his vehicle, and he's gunned down in front of his girlfriend and his child, and I don't think it was the same city, but in the same state, and then you see that cop walk, and then you see this cop put his knee in somebody's neck for 10 minutes, and then he dies. How would you feel about your state? You know, and it doesn't matter what race you are. How would you feel about the justice that's in your state? Because I'm angry as hell. Okay? Take a break, man. I'm wearing you out. Funny. Yeah, the only victim is George. I agree. But burning down somebody's business, listen to me. Okay, so if I had a business in that area and I was trying to service, I'm not worried about the Target, because see, from what I heard with the Target started refusing people, service. You know, that's what I understand. They started refusing people service, and then that's why the Target got attacked. Now I don't know why they burned down the Domino's. They probably did the same thing. Like, no, we're not gonna serve y'all. So they burned it down. Now this guy's sports bar, this gentleman who took his life savings to start up a sports bar, and it was totally looted and destroyed. Now people like that I feel sorry for. I really truly do. What are y'all thoughts about that? What do you and I know we're gonna have mixed reactions about this, and I know this is such a taboo subject, and I know that we will lose subscribers over this and we'll lose friends over this, but we got to talk about it. I don't think we're gonna start healing until, one, the justice system steps in and charges these 4 men for murder, and two, we got to talk about it. We got to move past this, and we're gonna have to start voting officials in who would do what we the people say to do. No, people. I'm not saying. I don't think they're mad at the wrong people. Those folks up there are going to keep doing what they're doing, and it's only going to get worse. It's only going to escalate until they charge these officers. Our black children and men are future victims until the race killing is stopped. I agree with that, Queenie. People are mad at the wrong people. I don't think they're mad at those. Well, see, I don't know, because anytime you have mob mentality, you got a whole bunch of craziness going on. That's the blame for the police. If they had done their job, I totally agree, and it probably would have still been peaceful had they day one arrested those cops. I don't think any of those, in my opinion, I don't think any of those buildings would have been burned down. And throw them all out. Baroness, that's a good one right there. That's not really the way it works, but I think they call that normally a coup. But you know, and I have been a non-believer of the I don't want to say due process or the system, but go ahead, sir. Go ahead. Yes, sir. Have a good one. Yeah, I called day one. I called for the arrest, the indictment, and the imprisonment of all four of them. And a lot of you guys are like, no, they need a death sentence. No, they need to be in prison, because when police go to prison, they don't make it. I don't think they will, Cindy. Not this time. I don't think they will. I don't believe so. I believe they're gonna get convicted. Now I may be a fool. I don't think so, y'all. I think with this one, I think this one is different, because the whole world. See, you gotta understand. Listen, y'all. With usually every other police killing, there's usually some gray area. Okay, usually some gray area. But with this one, everybody knows that this was outright murder. Everybody knows that. And I think the last thing that Minnesota wants is for this to keep going and keep escalating. And now I don't really understand why they haven't. I don't know why they haven't convicted yet. I mean, haven't started the process for conviction yet. But like I said, I believe this is going to keep getting worse until. And unfortunately for Minneapolis, and like I said, I have family in Minneapolis. If they don't get convicted, U.S. will burn. And see, and that's my biggest concern right there, Chocolate Beauty. If they don't, because if you guys notice, it started in Minneapolis, and now it's starting to spread to the bigger cities. And the longer it goes, the more this is gonna happen. Then you got the president Thompson. Yeah, when the what did he say? When the riots start, the bullets fly or something. That just enraged me more. You know. It was a modern day lynching. I totally agree with you. Let me go check out, y'all. Racism is a fictional concept created by the Nazis. Well, it sure stuck. Let's go and check out. I need 2 transactions, okay? This is gonna be one by itself. That battery. All right, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be military. Phone number? 757 737 3955. Okay. Yeah. How much is this?
I'm not sure.
It don't matter. I'm buying it.
Okay, 4397.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, and I also got an appliance.
What's the number?
757 737 3955. It's gonna be. It should be a dishwasher. It might be under the first one. I honestly don't know what address he put it on. 3955. No, 39. 3955. Yep. Oh gosh. Oh boy. The third home is Lazarus teacher. Regulated militias being necessary to secure the free state and the right of people keeping very one shall not be infringed. This is U.S. Constitution. Upholding our Bill of Rights. Dishwasher.
That's it. When they put in the phone.
There you go. All right. Woo.
Did you want to add something to it?
No.
Okay.
You can add the rest of this stuff.
To that?
Okay. It's true we have a corporation. You got the door? Oh, the thing. Good. Okay. You got the last one?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that one's gonna be tax exempt. I don't need any let me see. Yeah, I don't need that.
You want to put it in the mail?
Yeah, you can do that too. 757.
Can they squeeze through here,
Yeah,
please?
sure, no problem. 737 3955. Wow. 757 468 7000.
What's her name?
It's the last one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. I already got the 3 years, so I'm good. I do like Jay Leno.
Okay. 566.
Did you see him?
Huh?
I said, that guy looks just like Jay Leno. He looks just like him. 7972. Just put way up WED.
Thank you. All right, y'all, I'm back. All right, let's go. Let's go do some installing. The deception is tremendous. You right. Where the heck did I park at? Probably over here somewhere. I've been in there so daggone long. So, the question I have for you guys is, how long do you think it's going to take before the people's voice are heard? How long do you think it's going to take before they actually convict these cowards, these trifling pieces of garbage for killing George Floyd? That's my question. How long do you think the city is going to have to burn before that happens? Because that's what's coming. And it's sad, but you know, the people now, when they feel that when the people feel they have nothing else, they're gonna burn it down. I mean, it just is what it is, you know. And it's so sad that we the people have to take control that way, and it's unfortunate for those. Now, I don't worry about the big corporations, the Targets, I feel for the Domino's owner, because that's a Domino's pizza owner. But, you know, the specific owners, I feel for those folks. The corporations that own those businesses, hey, y'all got plenty of money. You know, a lot of folks are like, why don't they go across the street, across the river, and why don't they go, why don't they go to somebody else's hood? Well, it all starts where it starts. You know, it starts right there. We got to, let me see here. I'm gonna see if I can't set y'all up, because I got to load the truck. They had over 100 cops protecting the cop that killed that boy. And the sad part about it is he probably wasn't even at his house. And how many of the cops? Okay, think about this. How many guys do you think that the cops are like, I'm out here protecting this a-hole, and I don't agree with anything he's done, but because that's their job, and because that's where they've been dispatched to be. I mean, do y'all really honestly think that those cops want to be out there supporting a cop that they know is guilty? I mean, they've had, you know, several cops to come out and said that, you know, totally wrong, totally murder. You know, do you think they want to be out there? I forgot I didn't have any doggone room in here. Damn. Yeah. Ugh. Hurt. That hurt. I'm gonna throw this stuff on the top up here. It should be all right. It should ride. Yeah, I just throw everything up here. Snap it down. Get it together, y'all. Huh? Is there batteries in there?
Yeah, that's a lawnmower battery. Okay. Yes, sir. I have a good one. He said they sell batteries in there too. I said, yes, sir. Always remember, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Black Wall Street, yes, ma'am. They burned it down. I mean, unfortunately, in this country, anytime that we
as minorities, or we as black people, have started to get ahead, oh, you best well believe that that's not welcome. Yeah, I mean, they, you know, when I say they, that's the powers that be. They not only do not, they don't want to see us, as far as minorities and blacks and browns, get ahead. They don't want to see what they consider the poor white trash to get ahead either. Because it's all about power and control, in my opinion, okay? Could be wrong. But in my opinion, that's, you know, that's the way I see it. Because then it threatens their power. I'm white, but down with the brown. It's funny. Oh goodness, yeah, and I don't want this conversation and anything on this channel for us to think that, you know, we now granted, yeah, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All my life, did I leave my keys somewhere? Oh, shoot. And I know I missed a whole bunch of chat, and I apologize, y'all. Well, I have to run, guys. Roderick, don't forget to text me. See ya. Have a great day. All right, Baroness. I thought I had texted you yesterday, so let me send it. I said my phone number like 15,000 times a while ago. Y'all all should have it. Oh goodness, all y'all should have it right now. Okay, Baroness, I am. Okay, yeah, I'm sending it again right now. Before you go, let me know if you get this. Bam. If not, I'm gonna have to check. Did you change your number? Is the Facebook group private enough that people can't see what I am posting? I'm gonna say no, because even though it is by invitation only, you have to be approved to be in a group. You know, the powers that be can see everything. So, you know, be careful with everything you guys post and everything you guys say online, because it can be seen. Now, so I'm gonna say, if you're looking at posting some crazy, I would probably keep it to myself and shot ourselves in the foot. What are you saying, Tahanka? Tonga always got some really good stuff. We lost it because we believe we would be better off joining the big cities. Utility grid. Okay, I must have lost something. My grandson who full plays with my cell. Laugh aloud. Okay, Baron, I just sent you another. Okay, so you got it. Good. And shot ourselves in the foot. Got it. All right. So I'm gonna see if I can't roll through some of these chats now. I have a really crazy busy day, so I gotta get out of here and I gotta get to work. Form our own government like Stonecrest City did in Atlanta, or like Highland Park City in Detroit. He isn't at the house, I think. Standing around the killer's house. Yeah, I doubt he's there. I mean, why would he go back to his residence knowing that mob wants to kill him? And that's that. Okay, so as soon as the autopsy comes back as death by suffocation, how long I mean, I know it takes a while, you know, for stuff like that, but it just seems like they would have expedited that. Not crazy. Something about what the cops did last night in Minnesota. Oh, okay. The riots are just a cover, and you can always, well, if you feel like doing it, you can email it to. You can email the plant-based homestead prepper at Gmail. When I get it, you know, when I get a chance, I can post it. But I mean, the group is supposed to be private. It's only like 48 people in there. However, nothing is private online. You know, nothing. So y'all, you know, be mindful of what you're saying. Be mindful of you know, what you're doing, because a lot of us are going to be, in my opinion, be put on different lists during this crisis right now. And you know what? I'm probably already on the list just by saying you're a prepper, just by saying you're a part of the prepper community, just by watching prepper channels. You're probably already on the list. You know what I mean? So if you're gonna be on the list, you might as well be on the right list. Friday things. Oh God, it is Friday, isn't it? Damn, I forgot about that. I watched the cops. The crowd. Wait a minute. What are you saying, Queenie?
This you're attacking the crowd, really. And you know, and what you cannot meet force with force, okay? You can't take fire and put out fire. I mean, I guess you can if it's a big enough explosion, but y'all know what I mean, right? You can't meet fire with fire. They were arresting reporters this morning. Did y'all see that? They arrested some CNN reporters. You know, and this is the first time that, well, according to CBS, this is the first time that something has popped off like this where they didn't allow media to be at certain areas, and they arrested reporters this morning. You know, covering the story. You know, and I know, you know, don't believe everything you see in the media. Don't believe anything, but when that's all you got, that's all you got. You know. I am so many lists by now. I don't worry about what I say. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the way I am too. I've seen whites, Latinos protesting with blacks. Young people are united. Oh yeah, I mean, and that's what's so beautiful about this protest is that it's not just, people are not seeing this just as a black thing. People are not seeing this as a white thing. They're not seeing it as a Latino thing. They're not seeing it as a brown polka dot or red thing. They're seeing it as a human rights injustice, and people are saying we're not going to stand for it any longer. But I told Jennifer a few days ago, I said, you know what? The president is going to allow Twitter to be the death of his presidency. And he's proven it. And then here it is again, Twitter. Now, let's talk about that for a minute. How many of us would be able to say the same things that the president says on Twitter and not have our account shut down? See, that's another one of those privileges. And he's being extended, I think, executive privilege now, because he is the president. Because I think if he wasn't the president, I think his account would be shut down already, in my opinion. You know, because like that tweet he tweeted about the you know, when the riot started, the bullets fly or the shots start or whatever, however it went. You know, they gave him another warning on that. What's going to be funny, and justifiably so, is when Twitter, a private company, shuts down the President of the United States account due to policy violation. That's going to be what's funny. He can't get it shut down because he can't get it shut down because of history. Why not? I saw a thing about how there is 70% whites out there. That is the amount of whites in Minneapolis. It's a human thing. It is a human thing. It's definitely a human thing. It isn't just a race issue. It's also a humanity issue. You see on TV is not the images we need to be looking at. All right, Tahanga, tell us what we need to be looking at. United over this. They are out. Okay, cool. He can't get it shut down because of history. Please explain that to me. Well, he sure is threatening to shut them down. If I could, and if it was legal, I'd shut them down. Really, that's amazing. That's the platform that you use mostly to get your message out. You know, I'm not really involved in Twitter, but I looked at his tweets just yesterday, and he was tweeting like he was texting somebody. It was like, yeah, something big is coming. Yeah, we're gonna, you know, it's gonna happen. And then he signs this executive order, which means what? Yeah, it's just, it is what it is, y'all. I mean, they're using Twitter to document his presidency right now. People are saving it as if they are his speeches. Just for the news of it, I hope they shut it down. Just for the news of it. I think it's gonna be ha 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 funny. But you're probably right. It probably won't happen. Just like you guys are saying, these officers are not gonna be convicted. I would hate to live in America the day that would happen. And I call for this day one. night one. I called for the arrest of these officers night one, and that needs to happen. And had that happened, I think you would still see protests, but you wouldn't see the violent protests that you're seeing right now, in my opinion. Okay, that poll question. If these guys had been fired and arrested the same day, do y'all believe that the buildings would be standing right now? Oh yeah, that's a good one, Tara. People are saving it as they are. Okay, speech. All right, yeah, I mean that you're right. He's always crying fake news. But then when he tweets something that's inaccurate and he gets called out on it, then he said, he gets mad like a little toddler, and he wants to shut down a social media platform that he's been using his whole entire presidency, because he claims that if CNN, CBS, and those guys were real news, then he wouldn't have to tweet the way he tweets. I'm like, what? Okay, so France says yes. I say yes, so that's 2 votes. All right, y'all please vote right now. Let me know. If they had fired these officers and arrested all 4 of them the same time. And see, at first I was unaware that there was another one holding his, on his back or holding his legs. Now I was unaware of that initially, but I didn't care. I'm like, you, the little Chinese guy, Toll, and who I didn't even know. I didn't know it was any other involved other than the one guy, and then Toll or Tao, whatever his name is, the little Asian fellow. So I thought it was just 2 of them in the beginning. Then I found it was 2 more. I'm like, charge all 4 of them. Because like I still say, if me, Baroness Queenie, and it's Kevin, if I was the one, if I was knee guy, and you guys were there, and we're all part of the same gang, which that's what it looked like to me. Okay, these gang members are taking out this other guy. That's what it looked like to me. Then guess what will happen to us? We be in jail right now, awaiting trial, probably no bail. And that's all I'm calling for, because I feel that police officers should be held at a higher standard. I know I was when I was a police servant. Now granted, it was the military, okay, but it was still police service. And from that, I was like, it's no way in the hell I'm going to be a civilian cop. No, because I didn't like the person I had to be just wearing the badge then. I didn't like who I had to be. My peers used to be like, dang, Chappelle, man, you let everybody go, man. You give everybody a warning. Yeah, because I want grace and mercy too. If I was out here and I did something, I would like some grace. I would like some mercy. And it really depended on your attitude. When I hit those lights on you, I walk up, good afternoon, sir, good afternoon, ma'am. And it was always, it didn't matter what their rank was. And if they was in civilian attire, it was the same for everybody. Good afternoon, sir, my name is blah, blah, blah. The reason I pulled you over is blah, 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 blah. Were you aware of that stop sign? You know what? I wasn't even paying attention. Well, let me see your license. Let me see your base ID. Do you have car insurance? Yeah, I got all that. And they hand me that stuff. I'm like, okay. And usually I would hand it right back to them, because I knew that if I ran their plates and if something came up, it was going to be more paperwork for me. So I would usually let them go. Like, all right, I'm going to give you a warning. Have a great day. Just be mindful of what you did and, don't do it again. Oh, thank you so much. I made more friends that way, Because then again, it wasn't money motivated. I didn't have to write tickets. I didn't have to arrest people, and my money did not depend on how many tickets I wrote or how many people I arrested. That didn't happen. Feel bad for the rookie cadet. What happened to the rookie cadet? And I'm probably not going to be able to continue our conversation. I apologize, because I'm gonna be in here working with somebody else. Is that his car? No, I don't think that's his car. So we can go for a little bit until this guy gets here. All right, so I got these. I need some clothes. Y'all excuse me. Forgive me for dropping y'all for one. Let me see here. Feel bad for the record that I just can't believe none of those other officers told him to ease up. It's not hard to see when someone is truly struggling to breathe. There were several of them and one of him, and he's already cuffed. Was he that afraid of a handcuffed man? He were a very good cop. No, I was just a decent human being. There are good cops and bad ones. The chief of police knows whose road clean the department and get rid of them before stuff like this happen. I agree with that. Cadet was one of the cops. He is the bot. Oh, really? He is the body cam release. Well, I mean, that's unfortunate for him. And like, you know, somebody had challenged me, like, you know, really, when you were a patrolman and you saw somebody doing something wrong, yes, I spoke up. I spoke up. I remember this one time, we had this huge guy. Oh my God. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I was like, oh, he's about to whoop all our asses. And it was like 5 or 6 of us. And fortunately, he cooperated, because I knew chemical spray. I knew the ass, which are the batons. I knew they wasn't gonna work on this guy. I was like, oh my God, he is about to whoop all our asses. And fortunately, with the force that we had, we was like, you know, and it was always, sir, you know, turn away from the sound of my voice. Sir, place your hands on the top of your head, spread your legs, and then we would put them in cuffs. Cuff, double lock, safety check. See, I mean, all this training. That's why I'm not understanding how these cops are being trained now, because that's 20 years ago, and I'm regurgitating my training to you guys from 20 years ago, and I haven't patrolled for 17 or something like that. I mean, it's been over 15 years, and I'm still telling you guys the jargon that I learned in police academy. Cuff, double lock, safety check. Cuff, double lock. We chanted that like crazy. And when you cuff somebody, you cuff them, you double locked it so they wouldn't get tight on somebody's hands, and then you safety check them, you squeeze them, and if those locks move, you undid those cuffs and you redid it. Now, if somebody's struggling with you and they're resisting and all that, then that's a whole different story. Now I'm gonna spray your ass, and then you're gonna comply. But that was it. It was like, we are the ones who have all of the force. Now, granted, I never had anybody who was like, okay, I'm gonna pull this gun on you and I'm gonna pull mine. And we didn't have that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? It was, but most of the time we showed up, if we put somebody in a couple, like we're detaining you for, you know, X, Y, and Z. It wasn't any all that force where somebody turned away from us and, you know, they put their hands behind their back or whatever, and we kicked them on the ground and jumped. No, we didn't have to do all that. Turn away from the sound of my voice, place your hands on top of your head, spread your legs. Or actually, I think it was spread your feet. I learned spread your legs, and then it was like, no, that's sexual. So then it was spread your feet. Because when I said it, it didn't sound right. And I remember initially in the academy, they were like, spread your legs. But then when I got on the force, it was like, no, we no longer use spread your legs, spread your feet. Because at that point in time, when somebody has their hands on the back of their head and they have their feet spread, they are in the most vulnerable position. They cannot defend themselves. And then we cuff them, we put them back in the car, and then we did our investigation. A lot of times, we were like, okay, well, here's your summons. And we would have to call at that point in time, if they were military, we would take them into custody and we would detain them. That's all we had the authority to do, but detain military or civilian. And if we had a civilian, we had to call a civilian, because we had military and we had civilian state. They had to go through the state board to work on the base. You worked in Virginia? Yeah, I worked at Oceana, and I worked at Naval Support Activity, and I worked at, I'm not talking about that base because that's still classified. That's still like classified or something. So I'm not gonna tell y'all the other place I worked. But yeah, it's crazy. He always saying stuff like, this gives the good officers a bad rep. It also makes it much more dangerous for the good ones. An officer got shot at this morning
the next county over from me, and they shot the suspect. You worked in Virginia? Yes, I did. And you know what? Honestly, that was the hardest. That was the hardest 3 years of my career, and that's what put me out the Navy. Cause I was like, damn, this is supposed to have been fun. This is supposed to have been easy. And but see, what did it for me? I was in doing 9/11, and I was military police doing 9/11. I went from a real cakewalk of a job, 4 on, 4 off, or 4 on, 3 off, or whatever. 9/11 happened, and I was carrying a damn shotgun and or a M16 with my service weapon, which was a Beretta 9 on my side, for up to 12 and 16 hours a day, walking around a building, protecting a base that had no possible chance of getting hit unless it was something crazy. And I was like, damn this, no. Wow, that's amazing. That normally doesn't happen. Where you find something, you turn in, and then actually it makes it back to the person that found. That means that the chain of custody of that went through a lot of honest people, which is awesome. I mean, I love hearing stories like that, Tara. That's a beautiful thing. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go upstairs. We're gonna put these covers on first, and then I'm gonna come out here and get this stuff off the top of the truck. I'm gonna go ahead and install the. I'll show you guys how to do a hood vent today. How about that? I will teach you guys how to do a hood vent. Now listen, when y'all see me do electrical, I am probably not following all of the protocols that I should. Okay, meaning I should be testing for power and all that kind of stuff. However, because the way I do it, I know when I turn power off. Now, like when I did this, I had 2 sources of power. Shoot, I meant to get some lights because I know that dude didn't do it. I'm hoping we get finished in this room today. I mean, in this house today. Sorry about the wiggle. So we're just gonna throw some outlet covers in here, and then I'll be out of this room. Then we're going to. I hope she's not trying to put. Oh, she is trying to put a door right here. Okay. That's something for a new guy right there to do. He can struggle with that. That's a job I don't like doing right there. I don't like putting up doors. Not those closet doors. They're so stupid all the time. And you gotta get it like, you got a 1 in a million shot of doing it. Well, I'm sorry. You probably got like a 5 in a million shot of doing it right. And you got, 9,095 chances of doing it wrong. BRB, my favorite breakfast delivery is almost here. Bye, Roger and chat. Very nice combo. Thank you. Thank you so much, Chocolate Beauty, for being here. I appreciate it. And I hope people leave feeling better, with these chats. Hopefully you guys don't leave angry and upset with me. Especially when we did, some of y'all had me laughing because I was like, let's do the presidential thing, and y'all asked me some presidential questions, and I think some of y'all started getting a little upset. I was like, and I told you up front, I was like, you're probably gonna get upset with some of my answers, but I see, like I told y'all, we can disagree and not be disagreeable. That's one thing I try to pride myself about being. I want to be everybody's friend. I know you can't make everybody happy, but I want you. Oh, this needs to be changed, but it won't get changed today. Yeah, you can disagree without being disagreeable. That's the thing I want you guys to understand. And we have a long road ahead of us in this country. I mean, it's 2020 and we still have race relations that are still divided, like it's 1950, like it's 1930, like it's 1890, like it's 1776. Which is crazy. Cause I'm like, what in the world is wrong with people? Sorry, what's driving? I needed the iced coffee today. All right, ain't no problem with that. I think you had either said something or asked me a question or whatever earlier, and I was trying to either ask you a question back or something. I can't remember what it was. Let me see. Thought I heard this guy get here. Have mercy, mercy. It was a long night. I can only imagine it was a long night. I mean, shoot. You up there in Minnesota. Now, how are you actually in Minneapolis? Are you on the outskirts? Are you nowhere close to Minneapolis? How is that working? Has anybody heard from Miss Eggleston? I think she was in either last night or the night before. But has anybody heard from her? And I'm pretty sure they live on the outskirts because they have like 40 acres. I'm pretty sure of that. All right, so we got those done. Now we're gonna run down. We're gonna get this stuff off the truck. Actually, I'm going to get. Dang, I forgot to get a doggone. Oh, I feel like I got a twinge in my shoulder. That hurt. You agree? After all, we're in the 21st century. I mean, you know, we are kind of like supposed to be more advanced than any of our ancestors, but I'm not real sure if we are or not. To be honest with you, all right, let's go ahead and get this. Let's go get this doohickey. I'm gonna put these back in the truck. Actually, I'm gonna drop these on the floor right here, and I'm gonna put my hand sanitizer back in the truck. Starting to see more hand sanitizers now, whereas before we couldn't find any. That's good. Y'all know most of the time I'm doing 90% of my shopping at Lowe's, so that's my go-to place. What old habits old habits die hard, don't they? Oh, there it is. Whew, have mercy. I meant to get me some plungers, but I forgot. So we'll put that in there. They were protesting hard here in New York yesterday too. Ashley's in New York. Yeah, I heard New York, Chicago, and LA maybe, I think it was, were where the protests were. So I mean, when you got a whole country doing the same thing at the same time, everybody can't be wrong, can they? I mean, I guess they could, but that's not normal, you know, for everybody to be wrong. Everybody's calling for these guys to be convicted. I mean, is it possible that everybody's wrong and the prosecuting attorneys or the DA in Minneapolis is right? Is that possible? You know, and then I hear him on news. He's like, well, you know, we're not going to arrest the judgment. And but what? Everyone else in America gets arrested, and then due process starts if there's a crime, arrestable crime committed. That's what has me so angry, and I'm sure that's what has all those thousands of people who are out protesting and those folks now. I mean, all it takes is one bad apple to ruin it for the whole bunch. Y'all do know that. And all it takes is for one person to think that, you know, somebody else got away with torching a building, and then they're going to get bold and they're going to do the same thing. Unfortunately, I think that it's just going to keep going. And my concern is that it keeps spreading from state to state. I'm 2 hours south. The issue is that our local area could also set off most people here. Most people have family or work in the city. Oh, wow. Well, if I lived in Minneapolis right now and I was anywhere, if I had to go anywhere close to where the protests are, first of all, I would have had to. Oh God, it's such a. See, I don't like crowds as it is. I don't like being around people as it is. So, that's a shit. Anytime I start hearing helicopters and stuff, I'm looking up. That's a news helicopter flying over. Always be aware of your surroundings, y'all. Found out last night that they were using our county frequency for that radio chatter from cities too. I feel such a twinge in my shoulder right now. Probably from me lifting these damn doors up. Alright, so I'm gonna take these off. Hopefully it doesn't start raining before this guy gets here and he can take these he can take his own doors off. If they don't do things the right way, they can get off due to technicalities. I would rather them wait so they can bury them under the jail. Kenneth, I can see that, and in theory that makes sense. However, Kenneth, let me ask you this question. If you had done the same activity or the action, where do you think you'd be right now? Kenneth Jones, where do you think you'd be? And I understand about, they're them trying to prosecute to the fullest. All we're asking for is an arrest. People get falsely arrested all the time. Okay? Who is they? Yeah, that's true. I asked that question all the time. Who is they? Alright, so we're gonna do this hood, man. So obviously we have power to it. And the only reason I'm replacing, I'm gonna show y'all why I'm replacing. This little part right here, y'all see how that's discolored? And this just looks old. So we're gonna take it down and we're gonna put up a brand new one. But I can use the same light bulb because it's gonna be the same style. So the raggedy little thing is nasty. Alright. So I'm just seeing how I need to do it. I mean, am I wrong? Am I off? You guys, let me know what y'all feel and what y'all think, because people get arrested all the time and they're like, okay, well, they post bail or whatever, and then they're out for the trial, and then if it's serious enough, they don't even give you bail. They're like, okay, the bail is set at like $5 trillion, and they know you'll never make it because you can't pay, 10% of $5 trillion, which most people don't have that kind of money. Now, we're not talking about Bernie Madoff here. We're talking about, an average Joe cop. Either they're corrupt cop, they don't have that kind of money. So that's all I'm saying. I'm calling for an arrest. We want an arrest. And we want it now. We don't want to have to keep waiting on it. We want they're going to arrest it now. I don't think that's too much to ask for to save your freaking city. That's just why. That's my opinion. And like I said, it could be wrong. It won't be the first time. I'm sure it won't be the last time. Just like I was wrong about them animals earlier. Y'all educated me on the animals. Y'all got me good on the animals. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna clean this thing today. Self-clean starts. We the people. I think even if a day came when, oh God, it's so hard for me to read it. Door lock. Okay, lock the daggone door then. I think even if a day came when every single person on earth was mixed and looked the same people, would hate each other for being male, female, short, tall. Oh yeah, it's always gonna be some kind of discrimination. And people out there like us are gonna blindly hate like that. Okay, so this feature not work. Self-clean start. Self-clean start. I thought I did this other. Okay, go to any Asian country and you find groups that hate each other. You know what? You're so right about that too. It's just like the Shias and the Shiites. I'm like, aren't y'all the same people? It's just like, have y'all ever seen what's that, Hotel Rwanda? I was like, you mean to tell me that these people are the same race, the same culture, the same country, and they're hating each other because, and those black folks, they were hating each other because, I can't remember what they're called, but you know what, does this damn thing even work at all? Let's start the baking elements. Let's see here. I dropped the keys off near the rallies today. in my local city. Their dad is talking about where they will be safe. Oh my God. Is that something you have to do? Alright, so we're going to take this down. We're going to remove this first. Y'all can't even see. I'm sorry. So we turn the camera a little bit so you can see. Bam. Alright, so usually this is held up with either 2 or 4 screws. So we're going to remove all those screws, and then once we put it down, we'll remove the electrical. Preheat is on. I'm just testing this oven, making sure it's working. That's a good one right there. I'm going to reuse these screws. That one's holding nothing. It's just sitting there. Alright. Is this one? Nope. I feel like a TikTok video. Nope. Yep. Some long screws. Alright. Boom. We're down. We're out. And we're gonna remove the electrical by taking off the lockout. Okay. Nope. Okay, y'all really can't see what I'm doing, can you? Alright, so I'm gonna put y'all over here so y'all can see. So I'm taking the electrical apart. I'm gonna do the neutral side first, slide this over. Because the last thing I want to do is have power to that, which it does have power, because I didn't kill the breaker, and touch the neutral with the power. Because then I'll have to go find the breaker and have to go reset it. And we don't even want to do all that today, do we? Nope. Nope. We don't. Nope. Nope. That's going to be important later. So then we're just going to slide this electrical through. Hence another reason why I always wear these gloves, because they protect my hands just in case I miss something as far as electrical, or even they save my hand. These are hand savers. Literally, these are hand savers. Alright, so we're going to set this completely to the side. And look how nasty it is. It messed me. And this is another reason why I wear gloves, because it's, yeah, I'm always touching nasty stuff. Alright, here's why NK became communist, because occupied by the Soviet Union. SK was occupied by US. The Koreans allowed it, thinking they can get the upper hand over the other Koreans like Haiti and Dominican Republic. Before that, were occupied by Japan. Many South Koreans still hate Japanese because of that. I mean, but what does it all boil down to? It all boils down to what? Power? Control? Money? I mean, what does it boil down to, y'all? It boils down to somebody trying to oppress somebody else due to what? Control. Trying to control them. Like, I'm not wrong. I mean, when you look at the things, the basics of everything. Oh man, this is gonna be a challenge. Should have bought one with a dog that was vintage, because this is not going to fit right. Yeah, this is about to suck really bad. So we're gonna try to flatten this out as much as possible, and we're gonna use our drill as a hammer. When you have a hammer problem, you don't have a hammer, the drill will work just fine. Okay, so this thing is working. That's good to see and smell and hear. And we're gonna go through this. This is called a knockout. Okay. Y'all really can't see it, but there it is right there. Okay, it's called a knockout. So we're gonna take that out so we can feed our electrical through there. You know what I believe? I believe that on this channel we have some of the smartest people in the world. And I'm not being facetious right now. I really truly believe that. So I'm gonna ask you guys a question. Here's another poll question. What needs to happen in the world so that things like this will stop happening? Okay? Where one race of people are not trying to take advantage of another race of people, or what do y'all think needs to happen? That's the question. Because I know that we can figure it out. And if you vote me in 2020,
most of y'all will be in the cabinet. I guarantee most of y'all will be in the cabinet. Especially Tahanga, because she's always bringing something that's thought-provoking and things I don't understand. I was like, what is Tahanga talking about? Tara's going to be in the cabinet. Queenie's definitely going to be in the cabinet. RD, he's probably going to be my running mate since it was his idea I run. Jennifer's going to be the first lady. Y'all know she's smart. I could never freaking run. Got too many skeletons in the closet. Far too many. Too much past. Oh look, the year screws. I forgot about that. All right, let me see. Education. Okay, hey, it's not about looks. Nazis added that to the mix to unite their own set. All right. All right, so we're gonna turn this off because I don't want to be sitting here and this thing is hot, which it is heating up. Oh yeah, okay, so it's already there 350, so that works. Let's see if we can get the self-clean to work. All right, let's see. So I miswired this, so we're gonna take this apart. Yeah, I guess the self-clean portion of this thing just doesn't work for some strange reason. All good. That's why I came to buy some oven cleaner. Was y'all on live the other day when I had that serious severe spark? Oh, that's right. I was working on the stove. Somebody said I was working on the stove, and I was like, no, that was a dryer. But I forgot I had installed a stove the other day for you guys' pleasure. And during that, we had this major spark because I had forgotten to unplug the stove, which is, disconnecting the power. A mistake that I fortunately lived through. Could have been bad, but when you do stuff enough and you put in safety measures for yourself. It's all silly and costly, manufactured by those in position of authority over the gullible. Most people will continue to hate until they are given a compelling reason not to, like extreme kindness from someone that would have, they would have had it according to the Georgia Gallathon. It's going to take population of 7 billion. It's going to take population of 7 billion to stop the hatred. What are we at now? I thought we were really close to that. So I know you guys. I don't know if y'all enjoyed it or not, but I definitely. I'm always looking at the channel, so I try to give you guys an update from time to time. It looks like right now, and I got so excited this morning because it looks like right now we are receiving. I know y'all probably gonna laugh at me for this, but we are receiving $1 a day from ad revenue. We're going up $1 a day from ad revenue, and I know that don't sound like anything. But I told Jennifer, I said, "Man, $1 a day. What does that mean in a year?" She's like, $365. I was like, "Yes." Stuff like that excites me because we're growing, People are watching the content. You guys are actually watching some of the ads, which is great. I asked y'all to do that. I appreciate you for doing that. It helps the channel. It really, truly does. And I can't thank you guys enough for that. And Tahanga said something the other day. And I like Tahanga because she be in your face with stuff. Or he or she. But Tahanga, I don't know what your gender is. I assume you're a female because 70% of the people on this channel are female, so I assume. So I don't know what your gender is. But Tahanga said something the other day. It was like, you don't need money. You need to produce something that people doggone. It's about supply and demand or something like that. I'm paraphrasing right now. And I thought about that thing. I was like, that person is so right. Even though I took that as one of those in-your-face statements, I was like, man, so right. So I am producing content. And it's just up to me now to figure out what kind of content to produce that the masses like to see and watch. Y'all can't see me wear this thing, can you? That is awesome. What part is awesome? Yes, I homeschool, but I love teaching. That is awesome. But to all your neighbors and girl homeschooling community support learning center, should we put your content on a playlist and let? Hey, look, I got a playlist already, and it's entitled Monetized Playlist. So if you guys keep watching that one, that will help. Yes, put it on a loop, run it. Monetized playlist. The monetized playlist keeps growing because I'm noticing that probably every 2 to 3 videos gets demonetized, and for when I think they did it just because or for no reason, I'll ask for a human review, and sometimes they'll make it monetized, sometimes they won't. It doesn't matter. Yeah, but I have a monetized playlist that if you go back to the last 2 videos, I actually pinned a comment, and it's got that playlist in there if you guys, if y'all want to support the channel that way. That is greatly appreciated. So, yes, to answer your question, yes. Yes! Oh, because they're afraid of bringing it up. Bringing it up with them. I think part of the trouble is that people who are racist teach their kids their hate, and most people who are not racist don't teach their kids not to be, because it's easier, doesn't occur to them. You know what, I can see that. Yeah, and hatred is definitely a learned behavior. You can take a group of kids who don't know each other, they're gonna sit around and just start playing together and all that kind of stuff. And you get the parents involved in this, that's when it becomes a problem. But kids by themselves, they just sit around and laugh and play and have a good old good time. A hunky dory good time. That was definitely a slip right there. I didn't mean to say that, y'all. A hunky dory good time. I don't even know where that came from. How about a really good time? They have a really good time. And this is live, y'all, so that's what I was trying to, because my mom, she's like, you said this and you said that. I'm like, yeah, I know. I make a whole bunch of doggone slip-ups and mix-ups. God, dog, this thing ain't even close to being big enough. Shit. I need a damn 36-inch, apparently. All they had in stock was 30s. So you know what we're going to have to do? We have to put this up here, and then I'm going to have to fill out some kind of filler to go in. Because, damn, I didn't realize that. That's what I was telling my boss. Remember I told y'all, I hadn't measured. So, we're either going to have a space here, or we're going to have to, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do, to be honest with y'all. I'm make it do what I do, best I can do. That's what I'm going to do. This sucks. But they definitely didn't have any 36 inches. And that's what I was telling her. I'm like, I'm at the mercy of the low stock gods. Because everything right now is slim pickings. Oh goodness. Is they going? Damn, why is this thing so hot? Oh, because I got it on. Is the self-cleaning feature working? No, it is not. Why won't you work? Self-clean oven. I bet the oven light don't work. What y'all bet? Nope, it does not. That thing is hot though. I feel the heat. They teach the world from one perspective in either 98 the story. Hold on, we'll get to your comment, Tonga. Damn. Yeah, this is not gonna work. I'm about to actually drill a hole. And hopefully, I'm gonna drill 2. I'm gonna use a screw to do it though. I'm not gonna use a drill bit. which is what I should be using. All right. We're gonna do it. No, this is not the old fashioned. We're gonna do it a kind of a. Woo! Especially with this shoulder hurt. God almighty. That ain't gonna work. But this other screw should. I didn't know so much work went into this, did you? Haha. Y'all are learning. Oh shoot. I never even tested to see if it's working. It's working. It's a working, y'all. How's that look? How's that look? Who would hire me to come do work at their house? That's an interesting poll question. Who would hire me? Or would y'all hire me to come do work at y'all's house? That would be interesting to see what y'all think about my work. I want my kids to be educated, not brainwashed with lies. With lies. The lies just, oh my goodness. Oh gosh. I wish I had, well, they didn't have any 36 inches. I did not see any of those. They were all 30. Every time I looked, I was like, 30, 30, 30, 30. I really need a thingamabobber. And since I gotta go out anyway, I guess we'll go get the drill bits, because now I gotta drill a hole. Racism and destiny, a learned behavior. When my baby sister was 2, my mom braided her hair. My little cousin, who was the same age and white, wanted braids in her hair. Well, my aunt didn't like it. Want me to share the link with the Facebook? You can do that. Yeah, that's no problem. If you look in that Facebook group, you guys can feel. I want to give you guys the freedom to post whatever you want to post in that Facebook group, and that's a 24/7 group. And to be honest with you guys, I don't moderate that group. I mean, that's what we got moderators for. But everybody that's in that group, you guys are, that's you guys' group. You post whatever you want to post over there. If y'all want to post things to help the channel, then praise the Lord. If you want to post things to, I just keep it decent. That's all. That's all I ask. Just keep it decent. And I really don't want anybody promoting other stuff in there, but I really don't have any restrictions. I believe that I believe that people can police themselves. I mean, hell, we're all grown here, I think, right? That's like the politicians. I'm like, dang, we're all grown here. Why so many laws? Why so many rules? We're grown people. I don't need you to tell me. That's just like I had made an example the other day. All right, y'all, hold on. This guy's calling me. See what he wants.
Hey, Ryder.
Yeah.
I remember when you said check the wiring and stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
I got the wiring right.
Hold on one second. Put you on speaker. All right, you got the wiring right, and what?
It won't turn off now.
It won't turn off.
Yeah.
All right, so what the problem is, you got, all right, what's going to have to happen? Which one do you want to be the control? I would make the downstairs the control, okay?
Huh?
I said I would make the downstairs the one that you fixed and repaired right. So go downstairs.
Uh-huh.
Have you tried that one? Have you flicked that one on and off?
Yeah, I tried the downstairs one too.
All right, and it's still on?
Yeah.
All right, what you're gonna have to do, you got to find. It's 3 because it's a 2-way switch, right?
Yeah, I want to say. I hope it is.
All right. Have you opened up the one downstairs?
Yeah, I opened up all of them.
All right. So
Upstairs and downstairs.
all right. So the one that's downstairs, that's the one you want to be the main control. So
go downstairs, open that up, and you need to find the 2 wires that have the power coming in on them. Okay, when you find the power on those 2 wires, what you have to do is find the one that completes the circuit. So, for example, because it should be 3 black wires in there. When you put 2,
it's a red, a white, and a black.
Oh hell. Okay, well, yeah. hopefully the white one is the neutral. So when you put those wires together, all right, let's say you try the black and the red together. If the black and the red work together and then it turns the light on, then that's where you're gonna have to put the switch. And then the let's say the white one is the one that don't have the power. Then you got to figure it out, because it should be 3 screws on that one switch.
Yeah. Yep, it's 3 of them.
Okay, so the one that gives you the power, the 2 that give you the power, you got to set that switch up to the point when you throw that switch, it completes that circuit. So if the black one and the red one are the one that completes the circuit, they need to be on the 2 same screws, opposite of each other, and then put the white one at the bottom. I'm just giving you an example because I don't know. But
yeah, because see, all right, on the one switch that controls downstairs, the one to the right, it got the white and the red on the 2 same sides, and it's turning it on and off both ways. So I put this switch the same way.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, that's not necessary. Yeah. So before you didn't have any lights. Now you got too many lights.
Yeah. At first I ain't had no lights. Now I got lights, but it won't turn off.
Yeah, I would do it downstairs. That way, when they going upstairs, they can actually turn that thing on and off. Or you can call Nikki and be like, "Hey, I got these lights over here. I can't figure out," and she'll call them Jim Belts. With stuff like that, especially when we're working on a major project, I always call her and let her know what's going on, and let her make the decision, because see, like, we got to be out of this house today. I'm over here at Webland now. We got to be out of this house today.
I know.
So so call her and let her know what you got going on, and then she'll let you know what to do.
All right.
All right, man.
Beep, 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 beep. All right, y'all. We back. Sorry about that. I feel like I'm everybody's boss. Let me see here. Okay, what happened here? Where did you learn your handy skills? From the School of Hard Knocks. I learned a lot of this stuff in the Navy. She called my parents at 3 a.m. to pick up my sister. My mom asked my sister what happened. She told my mom that my cousin cannot have braids because she is not black. They were never close after that. Are most of your jobs for group home type situation? Well, this was actually going to be a Section 8 house. So we're going to have regular people moving into here, if you can call them that. Wow. That must have been sad. Yep, that is sad. And it's really, really sad. So to answer your question, the way I learned most of my skills, I learned a lot of the plumbing in the Navy, because I was when I joined the Navy, I went in under their what they call undesignated program, and that's where you just like, I just want to go, put me wherever. And that's what the hell they do to your ass too. They put you wherever. So I found myself in the engineering department on the USS Ticonderoga. And of all places, the shittiest place and the shittiest job you could ever have in the Navy, which was the plumbing department. And every time we would pull into port, not one time, not 2 times, every time we would pull into port, we would have to go into our own berthing where we lived, and we, the junior sailors, well, me and this other guy, his name was Ortega, we would have to slop up poopy water. That's the best way I can call it. It was shitty water. I mean, that's way too. Because when we put it in the port, we had to close down all of the toilets and what's called CHT, the collection holding tanks. But people would still use them. They would still, use the galley water. People would still take showers and all that kind of stuff. So
because our berthing, which is the living space, was lower than where the tanks were. Guess where shit flows? It flows downhill. So every time it would always flow into our berthing. And I have literally seen guys lose their entire lockers. I'm talking about all their uniforms, all their civilian clothes, to poopy water. So yeah, that was me, France. That was me. This guy. So what I did I stayed there in that department almost a year, and I did what they call strike. You can strike for another job, and the cleanest job I could find in engineering was in the interior communication department, where you do cell phones, closed circuit TV, alarm systems, and things like that. And I just thought it was cool what they were doing. So I was like, even though if I had stayed where I was, I would have made rank like bam, 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 because nobody wants that damn job. Who wants a shit job? You know what I'm saying? So I struck, and it's crazy. I took the IC3 test. I got advanced. I got my ESWAS pen, which is the Enlisted Surface Warfare Specialist, and I got accepted to BOOST, which is Broadened Opportunity for Officer Selection and Training, all the same month, and left the ship all the same month. You couldn't tell me I was Joe Daggum Navy. I was Joe Sailor. Yeah. I was Joe Navy then. Then when I went to BOOST, I had an opportunity to go through that 10-month program, and after that they would pay for any school I wanted to go to. And I blew that opportunity because I was chasing tail too much. Here's what it is. I was girl crazy back then. So dang, I've done this so fast. I forgot I need to do some other stuff. Let me see. Let's go figure out what we need to do now. Yeah, I was chasing women back then, and I allowed my situation with a female that I was madly in love with, absolutely just crazy head over heels about. I didn't want to be undies, so that is why I joined as a rate. What was your rate? What did you do? We about to start talking Navy, y'all, so y'all not gonna understand none of this. We're about to give y'all a bunch of acronyms. That's why I really try, when I give you acronyms, I try to explain what it is, because I hate acronyms, hate them. Because folks when I was in the Navy, that's the Navy jargon. Acronym. And when people talk like that, it is so hard to understand what they're saying. So, CHT, Collection Holding Tank, ESWAS, Enlisted Surface Warfare Specialist. I gave y'all a bunch of them, but then I gave you the definition of them too. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put up some doors. Since this guy is not here, hopefully his measurements are right. My cousin is in the Navy. That is a laugh out loud. Yeah, because the Navy is all right. You learn a whole bunch of skills in the Navy because they're going to train your ass to do every damn thing. I'm going to set this up so y'all can see what I'm doing outside. Y'all not going to have any audio right now, but y'all will be able to see. Yep. And I had told this story before, and I don't know if you guys have heard it or not, but 8 years ago when Jennifer and I were homeless, I look back, and Ashley probably don't even know this. Ashley been knowing me about 10 years. Ashley, when we were in Little Source and we was making all that tons of money, I invested everything we had back into Little Source. And when Ted Farnsworth took all our money, we didn't have anywhere to stay. We didn't have anywhere to live. I had put everything into Live Source. Oh, that's right. You did tell me you was an AZ. I remember that now. So we were down on our luck. I mean, we didn't have anywhere to live. We had this one guy. He was like, "Yeah, you can. How much money you got?" I said, "Man, I got $900 in my name. Well, you give me $900, and I give you this place to live." I'm like, "Bro, I want you to be able to turn the lights on, So anyway, People take advantage of you when you screwed. Okay, so then I was like, I've always wanted to get into real estate. So what I did, I was like, what is the fastest, best way for me to get into real estate? But I don't have no money. So I applied for a job at this apartment complex. And the owner just liked me. People like me. You know, when people meet me, they tend to like me. Did my last 18 months as a security in Colorado Island instead of my job. Oh, you was, now were you 95-45 security, like you went to police training, or did you just do, it's like here, you're a shore patrol. The more I move these damn doors, the heavier they get for some reason. I'm not understanding. Good Lord, got heavy all of a sudden. No, you didn't know that. Let me see. I got to tell officers to flap their arms when they want their planes fixed faster. Even as the E2, E3 was great. Yeah, them flyboys, they're something else. They really think they got it going on, and they do. I mean, they're cocky. I give it to them. They got it going on. Blood in my boot. All right, so we just had a tragic incident that happened. I'm out here walking around, and of course these boots have so much tread on, it flipped some mud into the boot, and it hit my leg. And I'm like, what? Ew, that feels so nasty. Ew, I'm such a diva. I'm a diva maintenance guy. I don't like getting my hands dirty. I don't like letting touch on my skin. I am such a diva. And the guy that used to work here, he's like, you're such a little bitch. And even when especially when I was in the Navy, people used to call me that all the time. You're such a little bitch. And see, normally for people, that's fighting words. But what people call me and what people think about me is nothing. Because I wear gloves another reason all the time, not only for safety reasons, but when I get ready to touch my wife, I don't want my hands to be all jacked the hell up like theirs are, you know? All right, let's see here. Then my last 18, okay. It was a TAD position, no real training except, and see what TAD means for those that don't know, that's temporary assigned duty. No real training except some hand-to-hand and requal for guns. Yeah, of course, that's always. Mainly I did the tag to get people on base for their cars. Oh, okay, so you worked in the office. Job on base, stood with inmates. All right, cool. Inmates are master arms at the front gate once a week while armed as our watch duty. Yeah. That's pretty easy duty right there. That's actually really cool duty. Especially if you're working in the pass office. You're not doing much of nothing except dealing with them aggravating people. So I can't say you're doing that much of nothing because you're definitely dealing with some aggravation. I dig it. Yeah, I did all of that. Plus I had, more training because I had gone through the 95-45 schooling and graduated, which was a cool experience. I mean, actually one of the best of my career. All right, so at least one of the doors are going to fit. All right, so y'all gonna get to see me put up some closet doors. I don't know why this is not cut to fit, so I'm gonna have to do that later. First and foremost, I'm gonna take these tracks down. Oh hell! Please don't tell me these are nails Oh my gosh. That's exactly what the heck and hell they are. Oh well, this is about to be more work. Alright, it wasn't nothing. We had a few try to get on base by getting through us. Yeah, of course. You always got that, you know, faithful few that's just idiots. That's in any and everything, though. You got a few idiot cops that make it bad for everybody. You got a few idiot doggone Navy people that make it bad for everybody. You got a few idiot politicians that make it bad for everybody. You got a few idiot maintenance people that make it bad for everybody. It just is what it is, you know? Can y'all see me? All right, let's see here. Probably would have been better to put another track up here. That's 34. And that's 36. See, I should kick his ass. Because I don't know how. I mean, I know how, but with both of these, now I got to do extra damn work. Jeez. One guy even jumped the counter to try to choke the girl on the other side sitting with me. I helped him over. He somehow hit his head in the fall. I love it. I absolutely love it. So what I'm doing right now, I'm scoring this because this is probably caulked in here. And if you don't score it first, you will tear all of the paint that is inside of, you know, inside this wall. So, and a lot of times if you do a good scoring job, you can actually even get this thing to just pop out. And sometimes, very rarely, but sometimes you can actually take it off by hand. What? Y'all hear me? Y'all feel me? If y'all hear a bunch of grunting, that's because I'm trying hard to get this thing done. That's one. So now I'm gonna have to go out to the truck, go get me a pry bar and pry this thing off. Then I can start putting the this particular door up, which absolutely sucks. It sucks. I don't think it needed a doggone door, to be honest with you, but it is a closet. Man, my boss is all about making things look right. I give her that. Oh, that turned out nice. Y'all want to see that hole I patched the other day? I don't know if I showed y'all. I know I didn't show y'all this. So anyway, I had to take some soap dishes down. So this is what they looked like. It left a huge hole. It left a hole that size. And this is what turned out pretty doggone good. So now I'm gonna do just a light sanding, paint over. Actually, with this one, I probably don't even need to sand this one. This one looks pretty good. As soon as I paint it over, yeah, it needs a little light sanding. It'll look beautiful. Okay, my governor is coming on. Going to watch him. I will share the link for his live, and it sounds good. Thank you for being here. All right, we gotta go downstairs and get this doggone pull bar. So I need a pull bar for this one and that one over there. And then, what do we do? If anybody watches that link, just give us kind of give us a little paraphrase of what the governor's talking about. If it's not the DA, nobody probably wants to hear it. Probably gonna be some jargon about, you know, you're upset, wait for justice, calm down, stop being violent. It's probably gonna be something like that. Hey, I'm watching on TV. You just said a few bad politicians. No, we got a lot in the whole bunch. When I was giving them the benefit of the doubt, you know. I was giving the benefit of the doubt to them. I don't like to say all of, anything. Ouch. All right, so we got our pull bar. I need this saw. I'm I'm gonna show y'all how I compress time frames with the job I do. For those who have septic tanks, look up biodegraded. I can't say that. Or y'all hearing the beep noise? I don't hear a beep noise. It's less messy and saves money. Okay, cool. I don't have a septic yet. I wish I had a septic. I'm not there yet, Tahanga. But it sure would be nice. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. So we're back in the room. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the I keep trying to put this doohickey up here, and it's off by probably 1/4 inch maybe. Not even that much, probably an 1/8 of an inch. So we're just gonna cut a little piece off. That's that. And it should fit now. Look at there. Voila. Voila! And the longer you do this stuff, you can really truly start eyeballing things, because y'all didn't see me pull out a tape measure for that at all. And that's what I cut off. Right there, that little piece. That's what was preventing that that thing from hanging. Gotta score this too. Shucks. This sucks. I need my razor knife. I left my razor knife in the truck, and I should have brought it. And I didn't. Because I'm crazy sometimes. And a razor knife definitely is easier and better to score with. But I can just use this knife. It's just going to take me a little longer. That's all. I don't talk on this thing. A piece of paint just popped off and hit me in the lip. It's better than solar panels. Oh, what's better than solar panels? It's less messy and save money. If you want a septic tank, look up. Alright, same people who live off the grid. It's a must have, and it's better than solar panels. Alright. I'm probably about to ask you that later on. Another time. I don't like doing noisy work. But in this case, as soon as I saw those nails, I was like, oh man. And okay, so if you're using a pry bar, let me teach y'all how to use a pry bar. A lot of people think with a pry bar, you do it and then you just, no, you put it in and then you turn it to the side. I'm literally not using any kind of strength right now. Okay? Now, of course, it came through. So I have a nail there. And boom, there you go. Nails out. Track's gone. Alright, then I gotta figure out this bottom track. Looks like it's, I can't tell, it's so old. It might be nailed in, it might be, I don't know. So we're just gonna pop it one good time with this mallet. And we're gonna see if it comes up. That's like wood or something. That's interesting. I feel this probably should have been left alone, however, whatever. If this was my real property, because I know people can tear out the damn road anyway, up here and put a curtain here and call it quits. That would have been it for me. But I'm not the one in charge. So we're gonna go to the door. I'll be right back. Y'all hang loose. All right, so we got our door. Should have everything in it we need, like the track and all that. Okay, so this door is a 36-inch door, which measures 36 by 79. This space is a 36-inch. Hopefully we don't have to cut off any of this door. Hopefully. If we do, it's gonna suck. Because I am not gonna take it outside. I'm gonna cut that daggone thing right in here. Why? Because I ain't the one gotta clean up. That's really the reason too. And plus the door is heavy. I'm not gonna take it outside and cut it. Let's just hope we don't have to cut it. How about that? But we gotta cut this door to fit and make it into a custom door. That's gonna suck real bad. And we don't want that to happen. I already busted this door open by putting it on top of the truck. Which is another thing that happens. Because we have this stupid crap that nobody ever listens to us about. And oh well. Oh well, it's already busted. So we can't even focus on tenant for that. Because I have already busted this door. Y'all want to see what I'm talking about? I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. And it didn't come from Lowe's like this. I did this, putting this on top of the truck. And I know when I did it because I felt it. I just didn't realize that I had done it. Bam, right there. See that? Already an indentation. So, done deal. All right, let me see here. You must get one of those pry bars. Yep. Pry bar is awesome. And you want to get you one like this one. Where is it? You want to get you one like this that has this little bend in it. Okay? Because it gives you more leverage. All right? If you get the ones that come straight down, you tend to do most of the work with it. If you get you one that got the little bend in it, it gives you a lot more leverage. Okay? So, just a word to the wise, trick of the trade. You know? You dig it? All right, so I gotta figure out which way I want this door to open. All right, so this one's open toward that door. And I think what I'll do, I'll make this one open toward this door as well. Actually, because this is here, I'm gonna need it to slide this way. Because if it slides that way, it's not gonna be able to get around that hinge. So we're going to anchor it on this side. So let's see here, the track is perfect. Yep, the track's gonna be perfect. So, find me some screws, find some hardware. I don't even like using these. I don't like using the screws that come in the package, so I'm gonna go downstairs and get my drywall screws. All that cleaning products, and I need are sold out everywhere for delivery. That's sad. That's sad. Okay, you said if you want a septic tank, look up. Chats keep said nice tip. So Hunk, I think that's the first compliment you've ever given me. Oh man. Tahanga, you wishing. Love it. Alright, so I'm using drywall screws because I absolutely love them. Because they're so easy to work with. These wood screws they put off in this package, not going to work as well. Do I not have my drill? My drill is downstairs. So now we got to go back downstairs. Or maybe even out to the truck. I might have taken it to the truck. All right, let's see. Maybe hopefully I left it on the steps.
Nope, not on the steps. I'm not even supposed to be in this house today. Okay, you got me. Yes. I'm sorry, I misspoke. Yes, watching me daily is definitely a compliment. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. I do apologize. You are so right. And you are here every day too. Tom, it might be time for you to get promoted. I checked out your channel too, Tom. You got almost 2,000 subscribers. I was like, wow. I think you've been up since what, 2013? If memory serves me correct. Putting out some great content too. What the heck did I do with my dog? I see your smiley face, cheesing hard. I don't know where my drill is now, y'all. Which happens often. It's probably in the other room. If I had just walked like 10 feet, I would have found it. Because I'm pretty sure that's where it is. I get more steps looking for stuff that I have put somewhere else than the law should allow. I'm about to lose battery. I don't think I have a block either. Let's see if we got a block in here. Pretty sure my block is in Jennifer's car. But let's see. Let's see if we got one. But Tara, please look at the spy and tell me where we at. Because I'm playing up and down, both up and down. I hadn't looked at anything this one. I've been on live with you guys this whole time. I hadn't even looked at my freaking trades. I probably have made like $15,000 and haven't realized it because I've been on with you guys. Block. Do I have a block? Nope, we got plenty of car chargers. And the question is, do I want to go up to the corner store and go get me a block so that we can continue this conversation, or do I want to just keep working? And right now I need to keep working because I got a 3 o'clock appointment. 301 is down 1.39. Yeah, this market right now is really hard for me to predict. I didn't think we'd still be over 300. Yeah, I didn't think we'd be above 300, to be honest with you guys. I thought the market would be tanking right now. Unemployment numbers, it's a Friday. You got civil unrest in the country. You got a president that's tweeting. Yeah, I really thought the market would be tanking. Not saying it won't, but I thought by now it would be. All right, so you know what, guys? I'm gonna go ahead and end now because I'm losing battery, and I apologize because we're having such a good darn time. But yeah, I keep forgetting to get my block so that when we do have times like this, I can just plug in the house that I'm working. But we did not do that, and I apologize. So I do want to thank you all for being here. It has been a great conversation for me. Hopefully you guys feel the same. Somebody's about to tear off my door. Ah! Look at that, just in time. Give me some water. I'm sweating like crazy. Just thought about it. Those drill bits I put in here a while ago, gonna need them so I can attach the doggone knob to the door. Definitely gonna need them. And I think that's it. As soon as I find my drill, we can put that door up. Video mode only. What does that mean? Oh my. Oh, there we go. All right. So thank y'all so much. I appreciate you for being here. I really truly do. You guys are the backbone of the channel, and y'all help me stay sane. Y'all are helping me cope with what we're dealing with, and hopefully the channel is helping you guys as well. So as always, I'm gonna send y'all some love. And y'all be good and be blessed, okay? Y'all have a great, awesome Friday. I probably will not come in tonight and do a live because I got a extensive training that I'm going to this afternoon. So I know I'm gonna be brain pooped after that. But look for us tomorrow. And let's see what we got tomorrow. Saturday, so we don't have too much going on. I'm supposed to be moving some furniture tomorrow, but Oh, I'm supposed to be having a 10 o'clock Zoom call too for our graduates. We'll see. All right, so that's it. I was just kind of just talking to myself. Y'all just happen to be hearing. All right, thank y'all. I will see y'all. Y'all be blessed. Be good. Take care.